Assalamu alaikum. If you're Muslim, peace be unto you. If you're not, live today, this morning, I got a job at 12:30. I'll come in and do a 10-minute hit. Because I got a text saying, drop a gem for the sisters. I give us some wisdom. I said, okay. For y'all, for the women, non-Muslim, Muslim, for the Muslim sisters, it's simple. You want successful companionship, successful marriage, to get off Facebook. Get off Facebook. It's simple. Get off Facebook. Get your selfies off Facebook. Get your face off Facebook. And put a meme up. Take your face off. As if you don't want to get off Facebook and you single and you looking for it and you want to move forward, I'm going to tell you, the brothers, because what I want for myself, I want for you. So, and I want one for my daughter. So I'm going to give you the advice. Get off Facebook completely. If you can't get off Facebook because you're tired to it, the desires, take your face off Facebook and put a meme up. But for I'm gonna be honest with you though. The top tier brother not on Facebook. The top tier brother is working. He busy. He don't even got time to do none of that. That's if he on Facebook. But most likely if he got a business, he on there for business purposes. And you might see his name and face, but he ain't really on it. Like that's not what we do. On one of them. That's not what we do. We don't be on Facebook. Unless it's a business related. That's it. That's it. Or if a relative out of town is want to send some pictures for the family. Stuff like that. A top tier brother gonna look at it for business purposes and family photos. That's it. And if that's what you're shooting for, and he see you on Facebook, it's like that's not what we want. I'm sorry. But that's just way, that's how it is, because it's like, what you looking for? Like, you looking for something. If you want it, like, and you Muslim. So, it's like, and we want top tier women. So, I'm just saying, this is for the sisters that want top tier brothers. Now, if you want anything lesser than that, then they lesser men. And they gonna come in your DM. They gonna try to do this, like this, do that, and that's cool. Emoji you to death, and that's what you like. Then it's the results that come from that when you end up marrying that type of brother. But the top tier brothers, we at the gym. We definitely at Fajr prayer. Our car out front. And we at work, and we where we at. That's how you get at us. Or you gotta get and know somebody that you're interested in and send the message through. That's what we respect. You on Facebook, Instagram, it's like, and it's rare. we rare. Like, we getting less and less and less available. And most likely, top tier already got a wife or two. I got one. I'm on a bitch. Top tier brothers got 2 wives already now. Working on 3 who want to be on the team. But you're not getting on the team and you on Facebook, on Instagram active. It just don't work. It's not happening. You can't do it. It's just the way it is. You got to be modest, you know, and you got to pray. You got to pray coming in. Or if not even, it's a prerequisite. A lot of stuff is just, you got to come in a wife already for the top tier brother. You got to be a wife already coming in, because we don't have time to make you a wife. We don't have time for that. We got other stuff that we got to do, and making you a wife is not one of them. You got to be already a wife and know that you want, and then now you can be a benefit on the team. And being with a top tier brother comes with a lot of rewards for you. It comes with a queen treatment. As long as you're a queen, then the queen treatment is there. I got a whole list of queen treatment that the Prophet Muhammad said that you gonna have to apply when she a believer. And sisters, y'all gotta show that y'all believer. It gotta show through action. And there you go. All you gotta do is do that. It's gonna show through action. Allah say, examine the sisters that say they believe. So when you show that you're a believer, because I'm observing you already. Top tier brothers are observing you already. As soon as you open your mouth up at the sit down, wherever we communicating, from the first word you say out your mouth, we observing you already. So you ain't even gotta ask a top tier brother what you looking for. What type of woman you looking for? I don't know yet. I'll let you know if I stick around, if you the woman that I want in my life. But you need to tell me what kind of woman you are. And we'll go from there. Okay, now I'm gonna shift to the non-Muslim sisters, because I really want y'all to come on over and be a part of this Islam. But maybe you almost there. Maybe you thinking about it. Maybe not. Maybe not right now. But I got some advice for y'all sisters too. Y'all want top tier man? God fearing. That's it. God fearing. If you God fearing, you gonna win. You gotta be tied to God some kind of way for it to be a benefit, for morals to be applied in a relationship. Gotta be tied to Allah, because a top tier brother that's not Muslim, he busy too. He work too, but he got morals. He got principles, and they're not gonna be breached by no that those clothes y'all wear, that stuff, that he not impressed by that. Be modest and be respectful, and you gonna catch a top tier man that fear God. Because he only gonna be impressed by your modesty. He not gonna even be. He don't even want that. He not messing with nobody's wife. He not doing that. He not tricking. He about his business. And he looking for a woman to have a family by. And you gotta be respectful. You gotta be the opposite of what women do to get attention by men typically. You gotta be the opposite of that. What he gonna notice is your modesty and know that you different. And that's not how you trying to attract him. He gonna notice you, cause he don't notice the sisters that's flirting. He don't notice them. That's not what he want. He want a woman he can have children by. Gotta be drug free, alcohol free. He don't want none of that either. I'm telling you what they want. Cause I talk to them. I deal with them all the time. And when I got my customers that be in the high-end houses, I sit and talk to the homeowner, the husband, and we talk and we chat. And I ask me questions about, and then I got a winner. I got one. And he's going to how he got one and what he like about his wife, and and what attracted him and made him even invest in her. And number one thing is that they always say is she's a help. She's an assistant, a key factor in my growth. She's more than a secretary. You know what I'm saying? So I take that in and say, well, that's it right there. That's it. I'm going to talk to you and go right down the middle, directly to the bullseye, to the point, and tell you what you got to do. You got to be a freak, and you got to help his process and be a benefit and growth, and you're going to win. I can't do that nice guy approach. I'm telling you what we want, what non-Muslim brothers want, most of them, because when you say all, I get the kickback and the complaints and all the stuff. I don't feel like all that. So I'm gonna say most of them, most brothers, most non-Muslim men, we want a freak in the house and a shy woman outside the house. She dedicated to just her husband, and we want you to help and take notice and participate in what we into. And if you can help apply a skill set to our growth, that's even better. That's what we want. Most of the time, 95% of the time, that's what we're looking for. If you got your own career, cool. Put that career and put it in my lane, so I can assist and supervise your situation in my lane, and we gonna win. You're gonna win, and I'm telling you, this is the gem I'm giving y'all women. You gotta let your husband be a leader, whatever you into. I'm not saying like be a slave. I'm not saying let him dictate everything. I'm just saying listen to the wisdom and listen and say, you know what, he right. I'm gonna go to my husband and get the okay. I'm gonna check in. I know I got my own career, fine, but I still got my husband, I need to let him know. Because certain stuff he might not be comfortable with. And you got to check in. You know, 'cause I know we want sisters, we want independency just in case. But the fact that you got a mindset saying, coming in with just in case we don't work, you already set yourself up for Shaitan to see when and look out for, and it's not the case. You gotta come in with, I'm gonna make this work. So you see, I said you were a top tier guy. So a top tier guy don't have certain tendencies that lesser men got. So he gonna make sure as he grow, you grow. The more respect you give out, the more respect you're gonna get back. So you see how it's, if you jam up anything, you jam yourself, because he's not gonna tolerate the foolishness. So it's like, okay, cool. If I messed my relationship up, it's because I messed it up. Because he only going to treat you like a queen unless you behave like one. So when you don't behave like one, there's accountability there. You know, and repercussions for that stuff. And I'm just sharing this with you because it was requested to give some gems for the sisters, because it seemed like y'all get thrown under the bus a lot, and that's not the truth. It's just that y'all gotta just, Allah said it, God said it. I'm not making this up. God said side with your husband, and for the most part, because I don't want no conflict or going back and forth with what I'm talking about. And for the most part, if God's telling the wife, go side with your husband, even though he may be wrong, because it don't matter, because I corrected. So whatever he over and supervised with, and he give his opinion on it, or want you to go ahead and go that way, just go ahead and go. You ain't losing. You're not losing anything. That's your man. He want the best for you, so he gonna direct you in the positive direction regardless. You just gotta trust it and know that you're gonna win. And if you don't, and if it didn't pan out, it don't mean, oh, I told you. If you would've, nah. Now you gonna lose your position with that type of attitude. It's none of that, well, see, if you would've went, no. It just, okay, cool. He gonna see, damn, it ain't work. Cool. Now, maybe I should go ahead and just and try my wife way. It's going, so now it's going your way anyway. So, you know, it's common sense. It's common sense. You know, and I want relationships to flourish and be an example for these youth, and stop all the petty separations. And when it's like, it's not that, it's deep, but it's not that deep when you want to win and you got a winner and you attracted a winner. It's not that deep, because he know his role and he counting on you that you know your role, because you in his life. So it's like you had to be quality to even be in his life. All you gotta do is just dedicate yourself to him and respecting. Respect and dedication is what top tier brothers want. They don't want nothing else. Because you can't love a top tier joker. He don't. First of all, you will never love a man like your son. So if a top tier man, if you can love him like that, he might recognize that. But I doubt it. because that love we don't need that, because love, a top tier man already know love don't really hold no weight, because you can not love him like that. You would get mad and get heated at him and do something that you could regret, but that's not love. So it get compromised over something petty. So it's like, we don't respect that. So you can't say, I love you. I love this moment, right? Top tier brothers respect. When you say, or you gotta say that you feel though, I gotta say I love my man, I want him in here. Say I love you right now, this right moment, and what we enjoying right now. I love the day we had today, and yesterday, because that other stuff, we don't pay that stuff no mind, because it don't work. Respect and dedication. I done went over my thing.